up, everybody? Hope you're having a wonderful day. Urban Prepping and Survival here. And in this little video, I wanted to just do a quick little update on how my bag that I got from Temu when was made in China is actually performing after a year of torture. And then just talk a little bit about what I'm changing in my go bag situation. But for the bag itself, there's really nothing bad to say about it, surprisingly, other than the type of dye that was used on the bag. You probably cannot see it on camera, but there's a little bit of spotting here and there when it got rained on a couple of times. But the leather straps, they're still in one piece. All the stitching, straps, zippers, perfectly fine. This is actually, I'm gonna say it's safe to say that this is actually Carhartt material, and it's supposed to be like a laptop computer bag, but I've been using it for like my bug out get home bag. And if you're interested in picking up one of these, I will link the video of the first video I did on this bag in this video in the description, or a little code somewhere here. And then the things that I'm changing up, and I was going to do this in general, but now that I am changing positions within the company that I work for, I'm actually going to be moving a little closer to home, so that will eliminate about half of my trip home if I were to have to walk that distance for if the unthinkable happens. But that's a big plus for me, because that is 15 miles I do not have to hike. Also means that I have to rethink the way I'm doing things. but I'm still gonna go ahead and been doing a little bit of keeping a few extra things in the back of my vehicle, for like a gym bag full of clothes, and then depending on what time of the year, I'll actually keep a sleeping bag in the back of my vehicle for the winter months. So if I have to spend the night in my vehicle, because the Georgia DOT is not really good sometimes when the unexpected winter weather pops up in the area and it catches them by surprise, even though they do all this stuff to try and get ahead of it. But Mother Nature will always throw a wrench in the plan. And then with the bug out bags, I've also been kind of choosing bags for the occasion. I'm not always carrying this one. I'm also carrying like a full-size backpack. I've actually now have two backpacks, so I keep one in my car full time. And with the additional stuff that I like to keep in my vehicle in small Rubbermaid totes, just for the additional capacity of keeping stuff. And then the things that I do not want to keep in my car all the time, like certain types of food, and of course my personal protection. I carry my little 45 or my 9mm. I do not want to leave that in my vehicle overnight when I'm at home, for obvious reasons. And then like the backpack, I can pick what I need for the occasion if it arises. If I have to like go to plan B and not go home, or sometimes I will carry my little shoulder bag if you've seen my very first video of bug out get home bags, I actually had a little shoulder bag that I got off of Wish, and then I upgraded to this guy, which has a little more capacity. So it's kind of the thing with prepping and bug out bags. It's like everybody's situation is going to be different, so you got to do what's best for what your situation is. And do you plan on going home, or do you have an actual bug out location? And luckily for me, with my current work situation, the place that I'm moving to was actually on my route home, so it was a point of interest, and I do have some abilities to keep some supplies there, because where I'm moving to, I actually have access to a small locker, so I can actually keep like some small supplies of food and an additional water filtration methods that I like to use if I need to. But other than that, that's my little 2 cents on the current situation. But if you like the video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.